Howdy, it's Ranger. Today I'm giving you a tour of Hurricane Harbor in Arlington. This is my home water park. First and foremost, I'm a roller coaster person just like most of you, but I think water parks are underappreciated. And this one is one of the best ones as far as quantity and quality of rides. So let's show you what they've got. The first thing I notice is what they've done to the front area here. They've added metal detectors at the front. And they've taken away all the signs. You know, there's no sign that says Six Flags Hurricane Harbor at the front anymore. So basically they've just done a crisp brown to this area. It's a little bit sad. Walk straight in from the front gate and you'll run into the large wave pool. There's a lazy river that goes all the way around it, and as you can see there's tons of places for people to sit down and relax. It's even an upper deck up here. One of the older slide complexes here, we got the green slide. It's a family tube slide ride. And then these two other ones, the blue and the orange, are body slides. Very nice body slides. There's also a ride far back on the other side of this hill that's a really long ride, a single or double person tube slide. And there's a lot of breaks in between. So the ride lasts really long, and there's about 7 or 8 smaller drops on it. I've got one of these Stingray half pipes. These are about 50 feet tall and they're pretty fast. You can get some good air as you're coming up along the edges of it. So yeah, always welcome to see these at water parks. The Wahoo Racer is one of my favorite slides here. It is a 6-lane mat racer. The lanes cross each other at the top, and then there's a helix and then the regular drop. It's not very fast. I think the regular model is faster than this, but it's quite fun. It's a really good ride when there's a lot of people in the park, as the capacity is very nice. Probably the biggest draw here is the double flow rider. There's a lot of very good people here. They sell a lot of season passes, and a lot of people come out here and do this regularly. So it can be fun to watch. These people do a lot of tricks, but it's a difficult place to learn to do it because you won't get a whole lot of chances. Mostly the people that are good are going to hog all the time on it. These are the speed slides in the back corner of the park. In the orange you have Geronimo. Der Stuka is the yellow slide on the right, and Dive Bomber is the yellow slide on the left. Dive Bomber is a drop pod slide. The other two are traditional entry. On Geronimo, the orange one, you get some nice air coming over the hump. All three of these are pretty tough on your back. They can scrape you up pretty good, but they're good, fast water slides. These are the Bonsai Boggins. I've only seen 2 other ones of these in the United States. They're quite rare. You sit in a slide and then you go down, skipping across the water at the bottom, but it's quite scary. The drop is really steep, and when they let you down, it's a pretty frightening moment. To give you an idea of how scary it is, it's about as scary as that moment when you realize that either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump is going to be the next president. This is what Six Flags Over Texas looks like from over here. I'm not going to go take my camera up any of the towers, but you can imagine that there's some pretty good views of not only the park, but of also AT&T Stadium and Globe Life Park, home of the Texas Rangers, from several of the towers. This is Black Hole and In the Dark Tube Slide. Sadly, they usually just run one side on it. It's a good ride, but I strongly recommend you making this one of your highest priorities when you get here in the morning. The line does get very, very long for this. They've got several of these cannonball type slides where you exit the slide and then you've got maybe a 4-foot drop before you hit the water. A lot of water parks shy away from this, but there's these 3 here, and then there's another 3 or 4 right here. Off-the-shelf tornado ride. Almost every decent-sized water park has one of these, so hopefully you've seen what it looks like on the other side. One thing I really like about Hurricane Harbor is they're always adding new water slides, and right here is their latest and greatest creation. This is Tsunami Surge and Typhoon Twister. Typhoon Twister is this bowl slide. It's a single-person bowl. Sometimes you can get as many as 3 spins around it, and then Tsunami Surge is this small wall type ride. Really fun rides to go slamming up against that wall. Start to feel like you fall out before you come speeding down the backside. Real great slide. This is Hook's Lagoon, their water playground. There's several slides here, and on the other side you have your typical water playground look. Finishing out with the front side view of Hook's Lagoon. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. of Six Flags Hurricane Harbor in Arlington, Texas. Be sure to listen to the In the Loop podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow all the guys on Twitter, and I'll see you next time.